I would ask your viewers and everyone else, frankly, those that are suspicious and those that have been supportive, to don't focus on the words that people who are not on the committee use. Focus on the actions of those of us who have been on the committee for the last year and a half.
Benghazi Committee Chair Trey Gowdy defending his work after House Majority Leader Kevin McCarthy said the committee played a role in Hillary Clinton sinking poll numbers, implying to some that that was the whole point. This is Democratic lawmakers' call for the committee to investigate the attack in Benghazi, to close its doors, shut it down. Jim Jordan's on that committee, Ohio congressman, member of the Benghazi Committee, also serves on the House Oversight Reform Committee. And, sir, good morning to you.
Good morning, Bill.
And welcome back here.
Good to be with you.
Democrats say close it down. What are you going to do?
No, we're going to get to the truth. That's what we've said all along. That's the charge of the committee, to get to the facts. We've interviewed 7 eyewitnesses who were not interviewed by any of the other committees. 50,000 documents we've had access to that the other committees who did investigations did not have access to. And remember, Bill, we still don't have all the information. The State Department's still dragging their feet. So, of course, our focus is to get to the truth. This has nothing to do with Secretary Clinton and whether she's going to be president or not. This has everything to do with what took place when she was Secretary of State and 4 Americans lost their lives on that tragic day.
You got 2 quick points here on this. The statement by Kevin McCarthy, has it made your job more difficult?
I mean, you know, Kevin made a statement. It's not accurate. Trey has been clear about that. We've all been clear about that. We need to get to the questions, the key questions, like why was, when there were 200 security incidents before the attack, when there were requests for additional security, why were those requests denied? Not only denied for additional security, they reduced what they had. Why did that take place in a place like Libya, in a place like Benghazi? Why did the State Department make that decision? We need answers from Secretary Clinton and the State Department why they did that, and a host of other questions. Where was this whole video narrative? Where did that come from? All those kind of questions need to be answered, because the American people deserve the truth. And more importantly, the family of Ambassador Stevens, Sean Smith, Glenn Doherty, and Tyrone Woods want the truth.
Just yesterday, Louise Slaughter, Democrat from New York, she said, hey, you were just out to politicize it from the very beginning. How are you going to answer those charges?
You got to let the work product speak for itself. We're going to go in there.
On that point, Trey Gowdy just said, look at our actions on the committee. What are the actions of the committee to date?
Well, 50,000 documents that none of the other committees had that we've reviewed. 7 eyewitnesses who were never interviewed, who we've actually interviewed. We got a hearing in 2 weeks with the secretary herself, where we will ask her tough questions, trying again to get to the truth, trying to understand why they did the things they did, both before, during, and why they said and did the things they did after the attack. All those things are going to be asked. The focus is on getting to the truth, because that's what the American taxpayers deserve.
Yeah. Last question, sir. Do you think this hearing on October 22nd is going to change the entire story about what happened that night in Benghazi?
I think this hearing is important. I hope it focuses on the truth, like I've said it will. I think that's what's going to happen. I know that's what our focus is going to be. And I think it's important that Secretary Clinton answer the tough questions in front of the American people about what happened that night. So, yeah, I do think it will change. I hope, but I think what it'll do mostly is give us more information, which is what the American people want.
2 weeks from tomorrow. Jim Jordan, thank you for your time. The Republican from Ohio. Thank you, sir, from the Hill today.
Thank you, Bill.
Martha.